In this lecture, we will look at funnel charts. Again, a hop over back to Google. So a funnel chart is a type of chart that is typically used to represent stages in a sales process. Funnel charts are also used in digital marketing when you want to look at consumer conversions. So here you notice I have a digital marketing campaign that I have run. The number of emails that we sent was 10,000. Emails opened was 5,000. The number of people who added the product to the cart was 3,000. The number of people who ended up purchasing was 2,000, and the ones who did a repeat purchase the month after was 500. Obviously, the number will reduce at every stage. Now, how do we find out, or rather, how do we represent the stage wise numbers? Of course, we can create a column or a bar chart, which would look like this. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just that we don't want to present a funnel in this manner. Because it's a funnel, we want it to look something like this. So we click on chart design, change chart type, and we select the funnel chart. Very, very simple to work with. The funnel chart is a little bit like a horizontal bar chart. The difference is that all these bars are center aligned like this. And that's how you notice it looks like a funnel. If we want, we can also add the numbers. So let me add the data label, and we can see how at every stage the numbers have been dropping, which means it dropped from 10,000 to 5,000 to 3,000 to 2,000, finally to 500, right? So this is how you create a basic funnel. Let's also do a little bit of calculation. Here I want to find out the percentage. Now, obviously my first one will be C6, okay, divided by C6 with a dollar sign. This will give me 100%. Let me convert this into a percentage. When we copy the formula down, we will get 150, 30, 20, and 5%. Now, this is exactly the same as this one, right? Which means that if I create another funnel using all of this, the result comes exactly how it came earlier. And a lot of people say, but then Havish, what's the point of creating a funnel with percentages? Now, this is a very common mistake. When everybody creates a percentage, we always divide it by the first value. You shouldn't do that. What we want to do is we want to divide, watch carefully, we want to divide 10,000 by 10,000, obviously. But in the next one, we want to divide C7 by C6. And this means that at every stage, we want to see what has been the drop or the churn, which means email sent is obviously 100%. Emails opened is 50%. That means that 50% of the people did not open the email. 60% signifies that 40% of the people who opened the email did not add the product to the cart. Similarly, 67% of the people did a purchase and 33% did not purchase. And finally, 75% of the people did not do a repeat purchase. So very smartly, we make this 1 minus the amount. Now we will get 50, 40, 33, and 75, which means that 50, in fact, let me make it 6,000 so that you can understand. This means that 40% of the people did not open the email, 50% did not add it to cart, 33% did not purchase it, and 75% did not do a repeat purchase. And now when we make a funnel chart, the results are going to look a little different. So let me convert this into a funnel. Now you notice it looks like this. So I hope it is clear what is happening. When we show the percentages, it is not a true funnel chart anymore, but what it tells us is that at each and every stage, like we have a sales process which goes from email sent to open, to add to cart, to purchase, to repeat purchase. Everybody obviously got the email, out of which 40% opened it. And out of the 40% that opened it, only 50% added it to the cart. Out of the 50% who added it to the cart, only 33% made a purchase, and out of the 33% who made a purchase, only 75% are repeat customers. right? So I hope that makes sense. So if a business is doing planning, they would want to understand how many customers are they losing at each and every stage, right? So if they started with 10,000 customers, this means that at the end of the sales funnel, there were only 500 of these customers who became repeat customers. And that is how you can do maybe some remarketing, right? So a remarketing strategy is typically based on a sales funnel where you want to understand how do you remarket to the people who were a part of your sales funnel but who left at a certain point so that you can make sure that they purchase the product that you're selling. Again, remember that the funnel that you have on Excel is a very, very basic funnel. In case you want to work with more advanced topics in the funnel chart, you will have to use a dedicated business intelligence tool like Tableau or Power BI. But even so, I think the basic funnel chart that we have available at least gives you a normal funnel. And for very simple demonstrations, this also gets the job done.